tonight. Hey, y'all give a big round of applause for my sister. She's doing great. Woo! A little out of shape. Just walked up 2 steps and I'm out of breath. It's good. It's good. Has anybody ever woke up in the morning and just been like, what the fuck is happening to my body? Like, just look in the mirror naked. Like, what is happening to me? Where's all this coming from? I'm only 25. I'm supposed to be in my prime, and that's definitely not the case. It's pretty bad. My body is changing drastically. My asshole is so hairy now. I took a good look at that thing for the first time in years. Honestly, probably the first time I've ever really looked at my asshole, but just to be like, hey, what's going on back there? Like, what's happening? And I did not like what I saw. That thing looks like Robin Williams in Jumanji. He was just looking back at me like, dude, I've been in this jungle for 25 years. Help me out. Actually, I thought about getting a tattoo of a hand holding a coffee cup, an empty coffee cup, on my butt cheek. That way my asshole would look like a homeless man begging for change. Actually, I thought about shaving it. I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. This is getting out of hand. I was like, what's the point, you know? He's not going to be doing a photo shoot anytime soon. Like, never has anyone ever said to me, hey, send me a cute butthole pic. That's never happened. Alright, anyways, that's not how I was planning on starting out the show, but that's enough about my asshole. How's all y'all's assholes doing? It's good. It's good. It's good to hear. Man, I've been in so many shitty relationships. Like, in my young adulthood life, so many shitty relationships. It's almost to the point where I have thought about being gay. I was like, maybe that's an option for me. I mean, the idea of it sounds cool, you know? Just get to hang out with my best friend all day. All we do is fish, fuck, and arm wrestle. Loser takes bottom. Honestly, the only thing from keeping me from being gay is the fear of not being good at it. Like, I have no sense of style. Got the black with the brown. And when I brush my tongue at night, I gag. Just won't work out for me. Any couples in here tonight? Gay or straight, I don't discriminate. It's good. It's good to hold value in another person. To have someone to care about. There's usually steps leading up to that process, though. Like the first kiss. Some would say that's the most important step. I'm a firm believer in something that's even more important than that is the first fart. The first kiss is real. Hey, it's true, and I'll explain. Obviously, most of y'all doubt me right now, but I will explain. The first kiss is just you physically acting out on an emotional connection with that person for the first time. But the first fart, that's you telling that person, hey, listen, this is me being vulnerable. Now, are you willing to put up with my shit? It's a big step. I'm too lazy for a relationship at this point in time in my life. Like, I'm too lazy for the right person. Like, I'll give you an example. Has anyone ever gone out for the night, and like right before you go out, you notice you have a stain on your shirt, and you're just like, oh shit, here's a dilemma. Like, for most of y'all, it probably wouldn't even be a dilemma. You just change shirts. I'm so lazy, I accept that stain. I accept that stain, and then I take a 1-point deduction from my standards. So basically, if I happen to bring home a girl for the night, she's allowed to be missing 2 teeth instead of 1. Which we're in Oklahoma, so they're a dime a dozen. Works out perfect. I'm not gonna lie, I mostly wear stained clothing. It's my way of justifying to my friends why I'm going home with the crippled chick from the bar. It's rough, you know? They're always trying to grin it though, you know, they're on your side. They're like, Matt, what are you doing, man? She's like 80. And she's in a wheelchair. I'm like, yeah, I know. But that wheelchair reclines. Plus I have this stain. This is fair. That was awful. I'm sorry. Whatever, I accept it. Actually, the truth be told, I'm into bigger women now. Like, apparently, it sounds like we have a few of them in the crowd. That's perfect. Meet me out by the restaurant after the show. Oh, no, but seriously, like, nothing is sexier to me than a big, strong, confident woman. Like, I love it. Like, I think it's in my genetic coding. Everyone in my family loves a big woman. We've just all loved them for different reasons. Like, I love a big, strong woman because she makes me feel safe and secure. And she tends to be a lot more loyal. But my great-grandfather, he loved a big, strong woman because he had a field that needed plowing. It's truth, equality. Whatever, she worked just as hard as he did. She was a beast on that mule. I used to date this big old country bumpkin. I mean, this girl, all you'd ever see her in is just coveralls and camo Crocs. That's all she wore. All she wore. She'd always come up to me, ask me if I had a pinch of dip. I'll let her borrow some. One night we're about to get intimate. And she looks at me and she says, hey, I'm about to talk bad to you, dick. Swear to God, that's how she talks. I'm from Nashville, by the way. I should have mentioned that earlier. But I was like, all right. I don't know what all that entails, but I like where your head's at. So we start getting into it. She looks at me and she says, come on, you worthless dick. Give me something. Come on. I was like, that's not really what I had in mind. I'm gonna put that to the side and I'm gonna keep rolling with it. So as I'm about to finish, she looks at me and she goes, give me that sweaty ass cheese, son. I can honestly say it's only the second time I've ever been called son in the bedroom. First time I don't really talk about, but that was definitely the first time I've ever had tobacco spit on my dick. That was her way of telling me, listen, I'm out of lube. She had a name for it and everything. She called it the Tennessee Hot Stick. It was a lot like putting icy hot on your dick and then sticking it into a colony of ants. So I wouldn't suggest it. Pretty much the worst. I've been watching a lot of documentaries recently, trying to expand my mind and grow. I'm gonna get a sip of beer because I'm thirsty and I'm drunk. Refreshing. Saw this documentary recently called Prison Life, Getting Turned Out. Anybody in here seen that one yet? That's fair. I guess I'm the only person watching shows about prison rape. I accept that. But they were interviewing one of the inmates in there, and he was like, hey, My name's Josh Mendenhall, but people in here call me Mindy. And I was like, oh shit. That's obviously not a nickname that he chose. Like, he didn't wake up in prison one morning and say, hey, listen, y'all gonna start calling me Mindy up in this bitch. That didn't happen. So apparently Mindy got into a little bit of a gambling problem, and he got in debt 6 bags of potato chips. Which one would think is not a big deal at all, but in prison, apparently it's a big fucking deal. Because now Mindy's sucking dick for his life. It's really the feel-good stories like that that shine a light down in my life. Because it's like, no matter how hard at times I get into, at least some prison daddy isn't giving me struggle cuddles in order for me to overcome financial burden. You know Mindy can't wait for that commissary to come in, though. They were interviewing his mom, and she's just like, every time on his birthday, all he asked for was Cool Ranch Doritos. Don't get it. Alright. Well, before I get off here, I'm going to leave you with a story. During World War II, the Russians were fighting the Germans, and they were running low on supplies. So they asked America for some unusual assistance. They asked if we could send them over special-made 11-inch condoms, which is what they would use. I'm sorry, what? Okay, you're good? Alright. Which is what they would use to cover the barrels of their guns to prevent water damage when they were in the trenches. So at the time, President Roosevelt, he agreed to helping them. But before doing so, he made sure each one of those boxes of 11-inch condoms were labeled medium size. Just to fuck with the Russians. The following 2 months, the Russian army suffered the highest rate of suicide in the history of their existence. Y'all can look this up. Y'all think I'm fucking with you. It's Google. It's worth a Google. Now, I'm not saying that the condoms had anything to do with that, but if there's a lesson to be learned here, it's this. Ladies, if your man ever tells you he's content with the size of his dick, history has proven he's lying. It's a man's instinctive nature to always want more. Even if there's a man in this room who has an 11-inch dong, and judging by the 2 black guys back there, hey, real quick, I mean, that's a strong possibility. I was pissing next to you earlier. Don't be weirded out. I wasn't looking or anything. But your dick shadow covered my feet. So even that guy, who's rocking an absolute meat hammer, and just responsible for a whole bunch of bow-legged bitches, even that guy is like, yeah, 11 inches is cool and all, but 12 would be a lot cooler. Thank y'all very much. That's my time.